on its way to you. I'm serious about this. Sun Joe is, of course, a name that we know and love, and of course, the other arm of that is Snow Joe. I have a Snow Joe actually at my parents' house that I actually did a video a couple of years ago. What is this? Anytime you've gone to a patio, to an outdoor restaurant, outdoor seating, you can have your movie theater, and you can have your professional heater. If you go to the Sun Joe website right now, this is radiant heat, just like the rays of sun. So it's not like overwhelming, it's not like kind of hitting you. It has this great telescoping stand. This is the best gift ever. I don't care, 12 months out of the year, any state in the nation, you are looking at, in fact, Rick, they are getting free shipping on this, right? I can't see the screen, so they are getting free shipping on this. And that is, I think we have only what, like 2,300 or like a little over, okay, we have a little over 2,000. I bought one last night, and I'm just telling you, these are all gonna go. $279 at the Snow Joe website. $279. So the price that we're doing here, we're taking hundreds of dollars off. This is insane. And we're gonna pay to send it to you. There's an unconditional money back guarantee until the end of January. I'm obsessed with this. I actually thought about getting 2 of these. I have one that's going on its way to my brother Ryan in Minnesota, because my brother loves to grill outside, and Auntie Shannon, who's lived in Florida long enough to get a little chilly at night, they all make fun of me, but the kids, the dogs, the cats, they all get a little chilly. We're gonna give you that professional patio grade heating outdoors, and we're to do it for the best price you're gonna find anywhere. My friend Bobby is back, and Bobby, it's so funny. Can you tell that, you can always tell the items that I've purchased or that I like, because our poor guests are like, you know, I got stuff to say. I texted you earlier. I bought this with you and Adam last night. I had no idea that they'd put it in my Crazy for Christmas show. I think it's genius, because coming from Minnesota, these are the kind of things that we fight over. Even here in Florida, you know, even during January and February, everybody fights on the beach for the patio seats or the seating that has access to those little teeny tiny, I don't know if it's kerosene or what it is, with like little flames on the top, and it stinks and it smokes and everything else. This might be one of the best or most brilliant innovations I've ever seen. So thanks, Snow Joe, for us.
Yeah, I will. And hey, I love representing Sun Joe, Snow Joe, the whole lineup. I mean, we're just known for bringing quality products. We've got great warranties. We stand behind our items. And usually we're helping you get your, lawn luxurious or that garden green. In this case, we're giving you something to feel warm and comfortable. When you get this home, I mean, I can feel the heat right here. It's very warm. You're going to feel like someone's giving you a hug. It's like a warm hug blanket is the best way I know how to describe it. What this is radiant heat. So what I mean by that, as opposed to like heat that is blown, it might be too hot over in this corner, you don't feel it over there, it's kind of hit or miss. This is a nice, even kind of broadcasted distribution of heat. It's 1,500 watts, which is like the perfect amount of power. And the reason I say that is because most every household is equipped with their regular outlets that allow up to 1,500 watts. So you don't want to plug a bunch of other stuff into your outlet. Just get your heater in there and you are good to go. It's adjustable. It's portable. You can put it on a wall mount. We give you the stuff to put it on the wall. You can see this couple that we're viewing right now in the video, relaxing, enjoying their outdoor space and their patio. And to be honest, Shannon, that's what this is all about. The ability to continue to enjoy your outdoor spaces and your loved ones more times or more often throughout the year, as opposed to only being able to go outside and eat in your porch or patio half the year. Well, now you can go all year round, because even in the wintertime, the cold fall nights are already here. Winter, as you know, is just around the corner. Now you've got your Sun Joe heater, 1,500 watts. It's a nice warmth. And I'll tell you, it may look like there's 2 or 3 coils. It's just one coil. The others are a reflection, so I just want to get that out there, make sure that's clear. But one coil, Shannon, is all you need to keep you and your loved ones nice and cozy.
Well, and without any, petroleum or, I should say propane. I don't even know what they put in those other patio heaters that they use here in Florida, but people are always fighting over them, whether it's the snowbirds or not. Right. Because, we like to be in the great outdoors for a lot of different reasons, but sometimes there's just enough enough of a chill in the air. And Bobby, I don't know about you, and everybody's got their own level of comfort, but frankly, I hear more people say that they'd rather be too warm than too cold. That seems to be the prevailing thought. Because there is something about when you get cold, I mean, your fingernails even turn blue underneath. This means no more shivering nights, but wherever the party goes, you don't worry about propane, you don't worry about outgassing, you don't have to worry about dangers. You plug it in and you go. Hey, Bobby, I was just gonna look up 1,500 watts. Remember, it is that radiant heat, which is really like the energy of the sun. How long is the cord on this one? Do you know by chance?
I don't have the exact length, but what's nice is it obviously goes the length of the pole in the assembly unit that you get. And they got these little clips in the back that allow you to kind of keep that cord tapered along. I mean, you may need an extension cord if you have it anywhere further distance from the outlet. But the nice thing about it is it is adjustable. On this pole, I have it right here in the standing position. So for frame of reference, I'm 6 foot tall, right? So you can start as low as 5¼ feet, or you can easily telescope it up and lock it into position. And now you've got it just over 6 feet tall right there. So it is adjustable that way. And then also this way, I can get it to go perfectly horizontal like that if I kind of want it to go across the room, or if I want to sit under it and get that heat directly on me, I can tilt it down right there. One of the things I want to make sure you know if you're just joining us is that we have your safety in mind here at Sun Joe and Snow Joe. So with this heater, you know, the first time you get a heater, if you've never owned one, you're like, oh, is that safe? You know, what if it falls over? Couple quick things. First of all, you've got this bar up here in case anything falls on top of it, it keeps it away. Second of all, it has automatic shut off. If this were for some reason to get too hot, if this were to tip over, it's 26 pounds, so it's pretty stable and sturdy. But if you had a big dog or a big kid like I do that bulldozed through, they could knock this over. Guess what? It's just going to instantly and automatically turn off. So that, for me as a parent, really gives me peace of mind when you have something like this that you really want to enjoy, but you may or may not be so sure. Now you can have that peace of mind.
You can indeed, and wow. Okay, Rick, I don't know if we could show the quantity left one more time, but there are a couple of things about this. Those are the quantities for the entire year, for the entire season. A lot of you are buying more than one. So that is what we have left. And remember, a lot of you are buying more than one. You are getting free shipping because it's over $75, of course. You might want to consider 2, and I'm just putting this out there. You could buy 3 of these for what you would expect to spend even at the manufacturer's website. I'm serious about that. Or easily 2 for what you would expect to spend for just, you know, one of these anywhere else. It is so funny, even standing underneath this. I'm not going to touch this now because this is warm, but Bobby was talking about this with that slightly rotational head. You can direct that heat. Now listen, I think in a former life I wanted to be a party planner. If you do outdoor weddings, if you do outdoor events, is it that, you know, I mean, I'm serious. People are buying multiple of these because you could use these in a retail establishment. And quite frankly, and I know it's just me, but you know, sometimes those little again, it's got to be propane. I don't even know what it is. Where you ask them to fire it up, it gets like too hot. It's the weirdest thing because then the person who's sitting right underneath it is like sweating and they're uncomfortable, and it's that weird kind of heat. It's not that radiant heat. This, like a turtle. I could just I'm serious. I could just kick like a little dog. I'd lay on the floor right here and kick my legs into the air because I can feel that. It's just, it feels like, you know, when your dog is basking in the heat on your patio. That's what this feels like just the gentle rays of the sun. But with that rotational head, and again, it's on right now, so I'm not gonna turn it to the side. But you can direct that heat a little bit, all the way up to 6 feet. And then, Bobby, I said all the way down. This actually telescopes, so you can move it up and down. And then the head, you can rotate a little bit. I'm in love with this. I've been here almost 30 years, and I have never presented anything quite like this. You know what's so funny, because my neck was even getting a little stiff, because this is my 4th hour of the year.
Oh,
and you know, stuff is starting to, you know, hurt for the old lady. And I mean, even standing here, I can feel that. Honestly, if I could drag this from set to set with me, it feels so good. It does just feel like the gentle rays of the sun. I'm insane about this. I love it.
Well, if you're anything like me, when you go to a restaurant, right, and it's in the colder months of the year, and you want to still be outside with Mother Nature, you want to just do some people watching in the malls as they walk by, so you want to eat outside, but it's cold. So if you're anything like me, you're just hunting down, where's that heater? Where's that heater? And you hopefully there's one available to sit near, and you enjoy your experience. Now, you wouldn't think that, oh, you think those are big and heavy and too much. You wouldn't think you would be able to get that technology at an affordable price home. But now you can with us here at HSN with our Sunjoe outdoor and indoor heater. So now it's possible. At this price, to your point, Shannon, I would definitely say gift it. By the way, I'm going to show you a couple things that we include with your purchase. We give you this remote. So one touch button, and I can turn it off that simple. One of my HSN friends was like, Bobby, wait a minute, I get a remote, I could be inside, turn it on, get it heated up, and then come out. And I'm like, yep, you sure can. Also, I'm showing you in the standing position. You can also mount it. We give you the mounting bracket and the gear to put on any wall or surface that you want it. If you've got a favorite place that hey, this is where I want it, then you can mount it so you never have to move it. And also, lastly, we give you this nice cover. Obviously, wait till you turn it off and it cools off, and then you can put your cover so you can keep your unit outside, keep it safe from the elements. It's rain resistant, weather resistant too. So we give you everything you need.
You do indeed. Okay. Boy, I'm getting my workout. It's like I want everything in this show. Even Ellen's like, you got a really good show. Crazy for Christmas, we do this every Saturday now at 10 p.m. And I really want to thank Robbie and our team who, make this happen. My friend Brenda, who is like the big brain behind making the crazy work. There are a lot of people that make this happen, and I'm so glad you guys have been enjoying it. But this is definitely a Shannon pick. I've got my gift pick of the week, and that is from Ring at the lowest price in America. People have already started to call on that. We're going to give you that presentation in just a few moments. But don't let this pass you by. I don't even care if you live here in Florida. It gets really crisp and cold out of my patio, and truthfully, I'm probably gonna get one of these for myself now, because this is perfect, because there are a lot of nights of the year, and yeah, I cozy up with my little throw, and I put my little insulated vest on and things like this. I'm telling you guys, you've got to feel this to believe it. It feels like sunlight. It feels like the, soft radiating rays of the sun. It is that radiant heat, that higher or more expensive level or caliber of heat. It distributes it beautifully. So unlike those little propane or gas, whatever they use at those patios, and I know everybody gets huddled under those, but those do smell. I always see some kind of flame coming out of them, and
right.
And then that's something that you have to replace too. It's like, oh, did they put propane in there? Does it have that, whatever it is? This, you plug it in. And Bobby, that's the thing that's so genius. I said, if you've got an outdoor event or a wedding, a picnic, whatever it might be, this could be, like I said, I think it's one of the coolest items I've ever presented. I really do. I'm that excited about it.
It's really great. It's your point. It's portable. You could do the wall mount and keep it steady in one place,
right.
But you could collapse this down, take it with you. This is great for camping. You could plug it right into an RV. If you're going to your favorite football game on Sunday, you could take this for tailgating. You would be the hit of the tailgate party. A lot of SUVs have outlets actually in the car, in the SUV. You could plug this right into that, have the grill out there, have your heater, what have you. So it's portable, or you can keep it at home. We've got your safety covered. It's 1,500 watts, so we got just the right amount of heat. And by the way, our prayers out to everyone who's dealing or continues to deal with the effects of Ian. If you have a generator that runs at least at 1,800 watts of running power, you could plug this into a generator. I say that just to make this point that no, this is not meant to be an in-home, all-home heater.
Right.
It's not that type of party, right? But in an emergency, you could plug this into a generator if you really needed that heat. That's another great point. We talk about emergency preparedness kit. Maybe you could use one of those. So we've got all the bases covered, but the way you're going to most enjoy this product is at home, on your outdoor space, in your patio, enjoying your family more times and more often throughout the year.
I'm going to plug it into my EcoFlow, and then I can take it, to the picnic shelter. Seriously. Bobby, always great to see you. I guess I'll be the first to say Merry Christmas to you, and I know we'll be seeing more of you, my friend.
Absolutely. Thanks, Shannon.
Hey, thanks, Bobby. All right, if you were trying to get through on the throws, Rick, we haven't sold out of the Navy yet. Okay, the Navy, I have fewer than 100. And then if you want the Buffalo check, actually, you know what, James, I might grab the Buffalo check here. Okay, the Navy did sell out. And then the Buffalo check, we've got the last 4.